This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
General, yes, sir. I think, sir, Premier League, the bet power, the bet to an Kotoko game no, and somebody full attention in your call. Now before I make up pitch, you can discuss one and I make catch make it say, yeah, try say you be bought game no hold the Rona fans and about Manchester Mumma, no matter support to place, But general, there's a key thing as I say fans and everybody shannon so. In terms of how I'm bet me, I'm managing the squad. First of all, the mental strength of the squad no should be so key. So we have fun now or expectation in general. What the Bible told the new players and as a squad management ensemble more a be na support now they be translate into pressure and more boys we've seen games opponent no game from Polak game even recently na Kara Makoto lot of chances no want to mean kill chances and now free pressure no I started but we've seen other game to say San Pedro moments be betting me swing in favor of the opposition a Barcelona fans that is those moments now you can watch them say and so translated pressure no into supporting the boys. Now first of all the mental strength of this squad is so important. The other day Thursday you can watch them say looking at squad we be bringing young feature of Africa pay on the Bible who say even magnitude of the fans in Ebano, the weight of it, the Brenya experience. So Oka, Zeze, Oka, Opon, Oka, Nicholas, Oka, John Tedeku, these are all youngsters. I'm more trust General start your new career or Baba Yara and team friends Kumasa Sante Kotoko. So Oba said now Boma the huge expectation of falling on these youngsters are a piano man to perform because usually they need to adapt to more fans and sana or might try how make me battle out against the opponent. So usually the first step of this game fans in the general moment to be to set the first touch of a player and call you and the young should lose confidence. The first pass and call you lose confidence. These are all moments. Conceding the first goal, El Baba Yara. These are all moments that kill off the confidence of players in the deba. And that general one Shannon Swan. Now pressure boys Ebiana and Kwanko. Now let's talk about the game. Last time out, last season, Kadiogo about 30 games. At the end of the season, and no more arena but Burkina Bay League, General so Osha, a majestic now toss 2, a Metwa Lante or toss 3. Points be brainy one man separate or money Kadiogo Fona or Muji League. Name the Etienne say they had about 34 goals or more score after the 30th match. A course or Muligino. What they compare Kotoko? Kotoko Enya some 48 goals and a general Moshe. Now breaking those goals in the down. Kotoko I don't know, but I really want to focus about Kotoko defense. How I'm consider goals. So Kotoko Enya 48 goals at the end of the season last season. Nigeria saw those 48 goals now. A move 32 either from the left wing or the right wing. Out of the 48 goals I Kotoko share, 32 of them in free Benkuma from the bar and Nifan from the the left and the right channels so Kotoko conceded 32 goals. So okay, the patterns are not among those 32 goals so far out wide usually in turnovers Kotoko Krabo or Kwakwa attack opponent or Lusuboni we are the structure to keep the team intact and compact. Yana very very tough at the moment. How to put themselves together, how to organize quickly, no more defend the recover balls. Issue. So usually in possession, first phase of build up, the second phase, Kotoko Lusu Bonwa, how on very recover no. General very tough at the club no. On the pitch, organization show a lot of weaknesses, especially in terms of how we keep ball. In the final third, I'm deciding no opponent to win the ball. Very tough. The second one, how Kotoko recover balls. We've seen this even against your local clubs in Kotoko no ball. Sekotoko lose ball now. How on recover? Say the DM, say the centre backs, say the full backs, or more recover ball on the back. General and also very tough at the Makotoko. Now let's talk about the game. Usually, Oshakotoko game about Tia Hilal Simba or return a friendly match back Nubia General ball training grounds. Kotoko created a lot of chances. Created a lot of chances. So first of all, me started from defense. So we've seen the structure quickly. We've seen the structure more at their ball against Kadiogo. We've spoken a lot about this particular structure. The 4-1-4-1, yeah, discuss it. where Agadas and they hold it down the back line. Now Mukwala so are holding the attacking four now. So Osha screen as well. Usually this is the 4-1-4-1 a year the miracle no or Benin Edema Kumasa Santa Kotoko. Now one particular roller Agadas a player a boa Kotoko. They say none of the times and now who say oh follow attack and oh push akopego ashe or kopego bo akriti. Or bob back for the whole by within the movement, the running, a lot of speed over the game room, especially Kotoko Lusu game now. And as a captain, he had no idea, says a general, apart from so only did these guys. Now Omotimenya a very good scoreline, they're free Benin Diabano. On your BBIB, and he did some quality job and no protected back for no. So we share the partnership and air course between Enoch Morrison and Lartey. Lartey the best out of him because now the position a bit different now or yeah Juma for. And Enoch Morrison having a new partnership with player friend Sir Richmond Lartey no general no so and even at some point I felt like Enoch Morrison would me pushing no a kwanimu kakra na kababu getting a number 8 na kwatimi a compliment Agadas game na oboma no because the DM no win a ball we are the first thing and it's so very easy for a great progressor no so advance the ball yeah who said any be brace even though they created a lot of chances but how to translate those chances into goal now you're very very tough at the Kumasi Center. Second one the whole screen midfield na Kadugo for no nullify her so Kotoko strength last season you who say no more large numbers. I mean, your numbers alone, options, midfield, a lot of those midfielders. Drew Kadiogo game no more Benin Cotonou no number midfield very very slow. No more to me movie. Lartey and the air tries to be closer down the DM now progressive ball during the first phase of build up for Kadiogo. And at this point, so all your defensive job it means offensively. Ultimately, mind the Lartey now or driving balls from 40, 50 yards away and the control at the back of the net. Yeah, who that offensive creativity from Richmond Lartey. Mukwala and then those players are not supporting no Montemua. And it's so understandable because they are away game. So the focus, the emphasis of that tactical setup was to protect the back line, and that was the exacting Gazalin in the boss Seydou Zebu Mudinya that score line. No general say oh shit team no. I think say talking about the structure of Kotoko team Domunya ya o hon no boapa and converting from 4-1-4-1 out of the ball into 4-4-1-1 in possession of Kotoko, especially having some large numbers as you see on your screen behind the ball. Na e force Kadiogo for no a two-crab ball but how to penetrate, how to create clean chances. Na Kadiogo for no into me. Omobolombo na Danlad afa one of them and a Danlad a connecting upon one general ball na Ekoto at the back of the net. Now let me talk about how a team no betimi restructure. Back on the screen. I think away game no me who Agadas na make say ojibo no wi a enipo betimi ajibo no general na ye issue. Sheriff, I know, say I'll call be an answer one only game. If Kotoko between a midfielder or the strength between a box to the two different areas together. Once Agadas a focus to defensive worker, a Babu Kotoko. So Agadas a between a Jumano, but who to complement him? And Sekotoko no be on Finfio. I know Blay a prayer. But Sheriff, anyone more general, Zeze Ebete Jumana, Kotoko should have somebody or Beben Finfio Baby Jumana, technically gifted midfielder in Zeze, how grab ball in possession, how recycle balls, and anytime Biano driving closer to the box, or bet me so a shoot to only height to be brave. So usually, the skill set the key facet of the game where you build it out at Yako. Upon Lartey did some marvelous job in Cotonou, but a high idea, general, they really need to add a lot to what we saw. Upon did some good job, but before that goal, now I am a bit wasteful. Lartey and this particular man on your screen, I think, has to have some chance in the game in Okocha. Mukwala said lots of chances, general.
Okay. And
even Omwana supporting in Infege and then upon almost chances. But this guy will give you a lot of options as a striker. First of all, Sekotoko City deep, no more ball long ball. The man to hold down the possession, no pull the other players, no. It's obviously this guy. Check the attackers they are available at this point. Talk about his strength, the energy levels on and off the ball, how oppressive. And I think Kotoko needs somebody to bully those defenders. Said be a team push ball and farmer starting the first phase, Kotoko allow general very very tough. Now I'll talk about situations we betting see game no Kotoko and more in general. Kotoko I consider 20 goals last season. Those 20 goals fall between two situations. The second 20 minutes of the first half, meaning say 20 minutes to the 45th minute of the first half, Kotoko Shannon so. they considered large part of Omugo in last season, and then 60 minutes to 90. Kotokosa lose focus. Opponent in the bum. Check the games they played against Hilal. The recent game they played against Simba. Check RTU game, no. Check it Legon City's game, no. Check it Brecum Chelsea game, no. The first half, no, 20 to 45 minutes. Kotoko concede opa. Second half, 60 to 90 minutes. Kotoko concede oho. I think if they can do these little details, no more focus. So on 100%. General, Baba Yara, a bit tough. Eddie Makadiogo nyame admochna.
Marie Jata, a week on Heart of Folk.
Yes,
Olympics game no kakra.
Yes, General.
Nafi yemra other games no and so. Dr. Aikwa eso de kakra tuda. Referee kala so ha na ni abrede but yeah, wabre mam blemu no.
General. Yeah, rush a boy for Olympics.
Wabre pass no ura. Yeah.
Juma for Olympics after coach and Walker coin, but even with an Walker present, now coach me can say rush preko Juma at the Olympics on and off, but Osha Tima at this point he's gotten some good players back into the fold. Key one of them after so Olympics Lusu Jamal to out of form been such as back. Last Friday, a lot about Hasfolk team, but a key warning to Hasfolk from Olympic side, you see Razak. That striker will lead you on the line. How I kill this particular chance against Bechem United has a lot to give to Hasfolk. The positional movement, a lot about the game, On your 2 goals against Bechem United, but general how a movie back post to and Sana or back out. And about connected this particular ball against my friends Bechem United. And Hasfolk play be a summon so it will be down to this particular man on your screen. You see Razak. Anytime the Olympics actually show game, I'm gonna build it out at the bar. The key man, the man they really need to look up to. You see Razak on this form but quality movement, speed and running defensively. So Olympics bomb game now, they should be really careful about more high line of defense. Someone pushing quite up front. And this is how Bechem United demonstrated team of friends Olympics about the high line, even though the back four now are available. But their structure no anti and keep Bechem United attacking in check. And at this point, look at how Maduka been connected to Cephas. I keep saying Cephas Mante will be one of the revelations of the season. And the big space between Omo goalkeeper and then the last line of defense, and of course this particular chance Bechem United nearly finished it. So I think general so Hasfolk will be here in this Gamanche derby now. It will be down to how close to Yusuf Razak of Olympics, and so Olympics episode will stay in the game. That high line of defense, how we push anymore. So one close to that space and happen between our last line and your goalkeeper now. Hasfolk with Barney a free as a commence a bit me a punish more. Just as my demonstrative was screen is no general.
Enra in Suatreman first win. Bet Power Premier League almost share Bibiani Gold Stars a kabako mo entimi anti. Dr. Ike in that game way right on the side 1-0. And now Accra Lions omo any Kerala United at the time so the day Dreams FC and so we try